Hi, my name is Joe O'Lear, and I'm here to do what I do, which is to take some of the concepts of the rational reasons to be a Christian and to try to break those down with illustrations in a way that we can understand them. This is number 6 in this series of a dozen, in which I give 3 and then a summary, 3 and then a summary. And we're in this segment on what I'm calling modern myths, and looking at things that are commonly believed in our culture today that we just are wrong. One of the most common beliefs today is that the earth is very old. So why do people believe that? Well, they believe that because they want to believe in macroevolution. So we try to reinterpret things according to that template. Now, most of the indicators, and there are many, at least a dozen major ones and some other ones, that we use to gauge the age of the earth. And when you look at things like the existence of comets, which are basically ice balls, you look at things like the minerals in the ocean, the components of the atmosphere and the way they degrade from the earth, and the way some of those gases move into the atmosphere, the existence of an atmosphere, the temperature of the earth. There's lots of different things that are used. Most of those indicate a fairly young earth. As it were, the big gun, and I'm not going to go through all of them in this little segment, I'm just going to hit one to give you an example. And the main one that people point to is radiometric dating. And this is what I want to show you. This is an hourglass. Turn it upside down, and we have the sand up here going down here. Now, this is an illustration of how radiometric dating works. What we look at when we have radiometric dating is we look at this. We're looking at this little orifice here. We're seeing the rate of decay, as it were, of the movement of an element from one element to another element. That's what we're measuring. We can measure that speed. That's what we can measure here and now. We're measuring that speed. Now, what we do is we take that speed and we go backwards. And we say, okay, this flow rate has always been the same. We don't know that. We don't know that. If you tip the hourglass, you can slow down the speed, okay? If I tap the hourglass, I can actually speed up the speed. If I could unscrew the hourglass and I could take sand out or put sand in, that would have an impact. In the case of radiocarbon dating, I don't know what the original amount was in here. See, these are the assumptions of what we call eternal uniformitarianism.